Hello everybody, how are you? It has been a while since I've done a Facebook Live. We had our annual conference last week where we had 500 of our closest friends all smooshed into a hotel. It was fantastic. You know, it takes us 8-9 months to get ready for these events. And then, swear to gosh, in a blink of an eye, it's over. I mean, next thing I know, we get to the hotel Monday night. We leave the hotel late Thursday. And I got up Friday afternoon. Well, Friday afternoon. that got everybody laughing. I was sitting outside Friday afternoon, and all of a sudden I thought, man, was the conference just yesterday? It goes by in a blink of an eye. But the thing I love about conferences is, again, as a student of human behavior, is watching everybody. Watching who interacts, watching who's happy, who's sad. But one of the people, he's a board member of mine, this guy is always happy. He's in a very high position within his company. He's got to have massive stress, and every time you see him, whether it's on Facebook with his family, you know, by himself at a company meeting, he is the one. He's a tall man, and he is the one standing in the background smiling. So I had to ask him, I said, you know, are you always a happy guy? And he's like, absolutely, always happy. Why? I asked him, and he goes, why not? The choice is yours. Be happy or don't be happy. When you're not happy, think of how unhappy you are. But when you're happy, think of how awesome it is. And I just wish more people would take that attitude. I mean, we had people complaining about the chicken that we had at lunch. You know, it's a hotel. We don't control the cooking. We order the food, kind of. I mean, when you do an event, everything's in a menu. So it's like, and the menus are chicken, beef, and then maybe seafood. Beef is always dicey at a conference because 3/4 of people don't like to eat meat, and or that's that late. So you always go with chicken, and it's like, really, you guys? It's chicken. It's a lunch. You know, and they'll be like, well, did you like the chicken? Well, no, because I don't get to eat lunch because we're so busy talking and doing all the awards and doing everything that while you guys are eating, we're not. And I mean, it's not a like, oh, poor us, but you're picking the chicken to fixate on, or you're picking, you know, the one thing the speaker said that you didn't like. I mean, we have, I think, over 15-20 speakers. And so I just want to look at people and say, instead of saying the chicken sucked, why don't you say, man, the cheesecake was really good, because I'm telling you, the cheesecake looked to die for. What was it? I still remember. I didn't get it, but I still remember. It was sea salted caramel cheesecake. And to be honest, I went back to the back of the kitchen and said, dudes, I would love to have some cheesecake. And the guy's like, we are out. Because we oversold the event, which is a good problem to have. But we thought we were going to have, you know, I think 300 at the Shining Star, and we had way more than that. Again, a good problem to have. But it's just how you choose to look at life. Are you intentionally happy, or are you intentionally poochy? Or are you intentionally sad? Or you're a sad cat, but you don't realize it. You know, I always get accused of silver lining it. You know, when anything happens, I'm always like, well, this is the positive. And people are like, why do you silver line it? Why not? You know, I spent a lot of years in my life being terribly unhappy. I spent a lot of years in my life being terribly angry at the world, and why me, and, you know, why did this all happen to me, and, you know, I hate people, and I hate everything about everything. And I woke up one day and said, you know what? The only person I'm making unhappy is myself. People don't care what your attitude is. If you're not a happy person, the happy people will just get past you. Now, the unhappy people will flock to you because unhappy loves unhappy. I mean, if you look around your circle, if you're watching this, or you watch it later, and you're looking around your circle thinking, why does everybody around me seem unhappy? It's because you're unhappy. You know, why things around me don't seem to work out? Everything's within. If things aren't working out in your life, look around and see what it is. What are you putting out there? What vibe are you sending out? What vibe are you sending out to people that you get back in? You know, we had somebody call that was really very rude, and I won't say what it was because they probably watched this video, and as soon as I said what it was, they would know who it was. But it was like, you know, why are you being so rude? We're going to see you. You know, I'm going to see you and look at you and be like, really? Or the people that call the office and talk to one of my teammates and are really rude to them. It's like, you guys, you know you're going to see me, and you know I'm going to say something to you, so why are you doing it? Choose how you want to be. Choose if you want to be happy. Choose if you want things to be great in your life. Choose if you want money. Everything is a choice. Everything is in your intentions. If you intend to have a great day, you'll have a great day. Now, does that always play out? No. Not every day is wonderful. But that's cool, because when it's not wonderful, I'm like, you know, gee, I don't know where the silver lining is to this, but it's coming. Or I don't know why this is not going my way, but there's a reason, and I'm willing to wait to see what the reason is so I can move forward. You know, we had a PAC fundraiser at our conference, and if there's one thing I dislike doing is putting the PAC applications into the database, because it's PAC, Political Action Committee. The government looks at it very closely, especially in Arizona, unless, I mean, as close as they can for a PAC. But so the level of detail rises above what I want to do. So I had to sit down and tell myself, you know, as soon as you get these in, and as soon as you hit the file button, you're done. You don't have to look at these until I think the next PAC filing is July. And this one is complicated because, again, we did a PAC fundraiser, so I had a lot of donors. Usually I just hit the button and send it. So I just chose to say, this is great. You know, I thank you, everybody, for giving us this money. Thank you. And every time I looked at one, I would say thank you. And I know if you've ever watched The Secret, you know that's what they recommend doing in A Secret. And it works. Because all of a sudden I was kind of chuckling and looking at each name and thinking about the person. And it was for a comedian, and the comedian was fantastic. I'm not a comedian person. I'm really hard to, because I'm more of a dry humor, subtle humor type person than the out and out telling jokes. This guy, I was laughing so hard I thought I just was too much for me. He was so funny. So I was thinking back to his jokes and how much fun we had. And I mean, even at the conference when it was the most craziest, when you know you've got 300 people that all want their CEUs at the exact same time, and they're all lined up, and some aren't lined up right. You know, I just sat there and looked around and said, you know what, you guys, we did this. Look what we've created. This is awesome. And it puts a big smile on your face. So whenever you see something that you're not happy about, you're sitting in a long, you know, if you're in Phoenix, Arizona, you're sitting in traffic that, you know, waits for days. It's not as bad as Los Angeles. So that makes it better. Or you're sitting in Phoenix and it's 98 degrees and you're thinking, man, it's hot out there. It was snowing in Pennsylvania 2 days ago. Snow, hot. I'll take hot any day over snow. Spent 18 years in the snow. I'm good. I'm done. So you may call it silver lining. You may call it naive or rose-colored glasses. But it's a choice. Do you want to be intentionally happy and have people around you that are happy? Or do you want to be intentionally poochy and have people around you that are poochy? Like everything in your life, it's a choice. If you have any questions, let me know. You can ask them below on Facebook. If you're on my website, KarenBarno.com, please feel free to comment. I finally got my website fixed. It wasn't verified by Google. My gosh, I never saw something so hard. Now, probably somebody sitting out there saying, how hard is it to get verified by Google? Exactly, because it's your jam, not my jam, so I had to go find somebody. I had paid somebody a while ago to do it, but clearly they didn't do it right. So I found somebody else that's hooked up, so now when you comment on Google, I'll know you commented. And if you're on YouTube, hello, give me a subscribe, say, you know, stop by, say how do. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I am back. Facebook Lives are back Monday through Friday. You know, I might change the name to Karen B TV, but I don't know. Still pondering, still pondering. So y'all have a great day, and here's to you igniting your possibilities. Bye-bye.